Las Vegas rocks all around the clock. Las Vegas rocks, 'cause this town never stops. Las Vegas rocks all around the clock, 'cause this town never stops. Las Vegas rocks.
Las Vegas rocks.
It's the Las Vegas Rocks radio show, the show before the show. Join us for a fast-paced hour of celebrity interviews and entertainment news. And now, here's Ron.
Well, Las Vegas rocks.
Hey, everybody, welcome. It's the Las Vegas Rocks radio show. I'm Ron Garrett, your host, along with Tom Hillary, hanging out over there in the corner.
I'm right here.
Yeah, be careful with you. Keep grabbing that mic, man. You know, quietly. Sitting next to him, and you can see it over here on Facebook Live, is the juggling taxi cab driver, now working for Lyft, Daniel Mann. Hello, Dan.
A Lyft and a rickshaw.
And rickshaw. You have an actual rickshaw?
If they know what that is. Some people might not know what that is. A bicycle cab.
A rickshaw. We know what that is.
Well, you do, but a lot of people don't.
Have anybody been to Japan in here? No? Okay. No, we don't know what it is, Dan.
Okay.
Okay, we're going to come back to you. You're going to juggle live, right?
I'm going to juggle.
On camera.
I'm going to teach juggling.
You're going to teach it. We don't have enough time for a school session.
Just one spin. That's all you need.
Daniel. Right next to him is Lou Gazzara. Hey, Lou.
How's it going?
How you doing? The heir to the throne, the next wave of entertainment coming to town here in town. It's Lou Gazzara.
I appreciate the welcome.
Yeah, thanks for coming on the show again today. And Justin Shandor right here. So happy to have you on.
Good to be on, fine.
You know, it's really great. Their guests are terrific. You're known as the ultimate Elvis. He's the heir to the throne. He's the juggling taxi cab driver, and Tom talks about his pants. He's an inventor of pants.
Oh, okay.
So that's what we got tonight, and we're going to get back to it in just a minute. But first, I want to do our mission here at the Las Vegas Rocks radio show. Is to encourage, motivate, support, and promote local entertainers and singers, musicians, comedians, magicians, dancers, tribute artists, even taxi cab jugglers, all entertainers, both on stage and backstage, who work in the showrooms, lounges, dinner clubs, nightclubs, show bars, and all other venues who feature live entertainment. And that's the mission of the show. Shout-outs for tonight. Welcome to the show, everybody, who I'm about to shout out for. I got the wrong line there. Shouting out to Gabriella Versace. Hey, Gabriella. She's got a couple of shows coming up. There's one March 4th at the Vegas Room. There's one that Justin is working with her on.
Yeah.
That
First
is
show I'm producing at the Italian American Club besides mine.
And that is her and...
yes, the show is called Timeless. It's a tribute to Celine Dion and Barbra Streisand.
Alicia Fur is the other one?
Alicia Fur is going to be
one of the best
Dion.
there is.
Oh, yeah. What a voice.
And, of course, we know how terrific Gabriella is.
Mm-hmm.
And how great they both look. They're beautiful ladies. Anyway, once again, Gabriella will be at the Vegas Room on the 4th, at the IAC on the 11th, and coming up, more gigs for her at the Sterling Club, and more of the Vegas Room. Hello to David Arciero out there in Boston. Got his shots, ready to go back to Cambodia and run a gaming hotel in Cambodia. Way to go, David. P.J. Gianmaria out roaming the desert in his RV. Hey, Pete. Good to know you're listening tonight. We appreciate it. Johnny Skaggs in Tampa, Florida. Hey, John. Bring another concert to town. We like that. Marty Carmo up in Reno. Marty, and Jerry Walker. He's up there as well. Hey, Jerry. My cousin Buddy Caputo in Palm Beach. Lee Allen, one of the top jocks in Detroit. Lee was big in the 60s and the 70s, and he's still doing a lot of work there. One of the best auto dealer advertising agency guys ever to exist. Sold a lot of cars in Detroit. Meyer Lansky II. We mob up whenever Meyer comes on the show. We appreciate that. To Janine at the Italian American Club, to Ben and Angelo over there. We appreciate them, and we talk about them every week. Our good friend Barbara Brighton. Hey, Barbara. She's going to be out and about and back. Barbara's back. She's ready to do some shows. On the March 20th, Lanny Kantz will be here, along with Steve McCoy and his guy, Gary Moore, who does Little Richard. And they're going to be doing a show at the Italian American Club. Evan Davis. Hey, Evan. Tiffany T. She's out there. Tommy Ronca. Good to know you're still listening tonight. Neil Portnoy and Aaron Phillips, thank you so much for having me on Twin Brothers from Different Mothers show today. And what I like about that show, Jim Dallas, is that there's no FCC regulations, and I got to say all the words I ever wanted to say. Mostly, oh, phooey is what I say. Let's give a word out to the Vegas Room that does live entertainment, the Piazza Lounge at the Tuscany, the Chianti Italian Restaurant, the Mosaic with the piano man there right now, Bella Vita, Prosecco, Skyline on Boulder Highway, Capo's, the Sienna Lounge and Restaurant, Notoriety downtown, Alexis Park, Comedy and more. Salud Mexican Restaurant, the Bootlegger. Those are all the places that we like to talk about.
And every single place you mentioned, and everybody you talked about, I love it all.
You love it all.
Great people, great restaurants, everything. We all frequent these places all the time, and we know all these people. So this is.
But
really
we're going to
cool.
take a short break right now. We're going to come back and start chatting with everybody and see what's going down in Las Vegas. We'll be right back after a little bit of Bruno Mars.
Nice.
Players, put your pinky rings up to the moon. Girls, what y'all trying to do? 24 karat magic in the air. Head to toe so clear. Look out. Pop, pop, it's showtime. 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 Guess who's back again? Oh, they don't know. Downtown. Oh, they don't know. Downtown. I bet they know as soon as we walk in. Shut up. I'm wearing Cuban links. Yeah. Designer mix. Yeah. Inglewood's finest shoes. Whoop, whoop. Don't look too hard, might hurt yourself. Known to give the color red the blues. Woo, shit. I'm a dangerous man with some money in my pocket. Keep up. So many pretty girls around me and they're waking up the rocket. Keep up. Why you mad? Fix your face. Ain't my fault they all be jacking. Keep up. Players only. Come on, put your pinky rings up to the moon. Girls, what y'all trying to do? 24 karat magic in the air. Head to toe so clear. Look out. Second verse for the hustlers, gangsters, bad bitches and your ugly ass friends. I cannot preach, I cannot preach. I gotta show them how a pimp get it in. First, take your sip, do your dip, spend your money like money ain't shit. Ooh, we too fresh. Got to blame it on Jesus. Hashtag blessed. They ain't ready for me. I'm a dangerous man with some money in my pocket. Keep up.
Guys and gals, by now you know there are non-invasive and minimally invasive medical solutions to hair restoration without side effects, right? No. Okay, so you don't know. Doctors of Hair use only clinically proven treatments, from platelet-rich plasma hair therapy that uses your own platelets to stimulate stem cells deep in your hair follicle to halt hair loss and regrow hair, to the FDA-cleared clinical hair restoration laser that's proven to regrow hair, to NeoGraft hair transplants that offer discreet, natural-looking results in a week or less with no linear scarring. All of these services are administered by doctors of hair caring medical professionals, experts at understanding how devastating hair loss can be at any age. Treatments work for both men and women wanting a natural, thicker head of hair without side effects.
Doctors of Hair. Call now. 702-751-0086. That's 702-751-0086. Or online at doctorsofhair.com.
Doctors of Hair. Now you know.
There's no other place like
Las Vegas to be. You're going to sing live for me today, John?
If you want me to.
I absolutely do. I love when they go live. And we're going to, so live, you're going to sing live, Lou?
If you want me to.
Then we're going to see Juggling. He's going to go live, and Tom's going to talk about his new
It's going to be a good show, really.
It's going to be, let's get started. From Detroit, Michigan, Justin Shandor.
That's right.
So, Detroit is a good place.
Oh, I love Detroit.
I spent a lot of years there.
I miss it. I miss Saunders ice cream, Coney Island. Nice. I miss the jazz. You know, I miss the whole nostalgia, Motown of it.
Whereabouts in Detroit were you hanging out back then when you were a kid?
Dearborn, Michigan's where I used to live. Yeah, but we had a lot of fun. All the guys, we all drove everywhere, and we always hung out together. Now we're all just in touch on Facebook.
Hey, your birthday's coming up, right? March 5th?
March 5th, yeah.
Yeah, and I'm not going to ask you how old you're going to be.
I'll be 37.
37. And you went to Fordson High School?
Fordson High School.
Is that in Dearborn?
That was Dearborn. Yeah.
All right. So you're a singer, an actor, a dancer, the 2010 Ultimate Elvis Tribute winner. Mm-hmm. You were in the $1 Million Quartet.
Yeah, that was an awesome show.
That was a show. But you started young. Your mother gave you an Elvis Christmas cassette that began your career. Can we go back that far with you? Or you want to get right to the plugs?
I was about 9 years old, and my mom bought my dad a clone set perfume, and it had a cassette tape in there, and I took the cassette tape, and I just wore that thing out. I learned every song on there, and I would listen to the way he would breathe, and I would just... I've heard a lot of jazz and R&B and Motown growing up my whole life from my father. My father's a musician. Actually, my whole family were musicians, both on both sides.
And so were you. You played the guitar, the piano, the bass.
Yeah.
You write songs.
Yeah, I write. But you know what? I got locked up into doing this Elvis thing since a little boy. But I grew up in a musical family, and when I heard Elvis, I was like, hey, I never heard nothing like this guy. This guy is weird, but great. And my great-grandmother, she used to always call me Elvis when I'd come to the house, and my father used to pull a curl down on my hair and stuff like that.
But you have a resemblance. I mean, you look a lot like the Elvis Presley.
Well, maybe a little more when I was a little bit younger, but now I'm just getting old,
Well, still.
Getting worn out.
Those pictures that were sent to me by Wayne of you as Elvis are amazing.
Thank you. I photograph like him, and for some reason on camera I come off as him.
When did you know? When did someone say to you, "No, you look like Elvis"? When did that happen? Before you started doing it?
At about 8, 9 years old. My grandmother, and they dressed me up for Halloween one time as Elvis when I was going to school about 4th grade, and I won the Halloween contest. And,
as Elvis.
Mm-hmm.
As Elvis. So, you've been to Graceland
many times.
Yeah, is that where they had the Ultimate Elvis contest?
Yeah, I went down to Memphis in 2010. And I competed in this world championship that EPE was actually sanctioning and putting on. And
Elvis Presley Enterprises.
And I competed against like 25 or 30 of the top guys from all over the world who had to actually win a preliminary to get into this contest. It was hard.
So it was almost as tough as Lou doing his American Idol.
Yeah.
Well, that was a tough one, too, yeah.
Yeah, you had to do how many thousands of people were in front of you? Everybody in the country,
130,000 auditioned that year, yeah. You know, it's funny, the influence you said, like, from your grandmother, and family is a big part of my career, too.
Exactly.
But, it's a very similar thing. They had dressed me up, similar to the entertainers that they thought that I looked at.
They dressed you up as?
Well, it's Liza Minnelli. There was Judy Garland. So it was really tough childhood.
They dressed you up as Liza Minnelli?
Yeah, it was a tough childhood. It was a little different than his experience. So I started singing. Singing the best of the female artists first, and then no, okay.
Come on, Lou.
No.
Everything I was ever influenced by, I dressed like. Superman, Batman. I even got a RoboCop costume at one time. Okay.
Of course.
It was insanity.
Superman or Batman? Which one is your favorite?
Superman for me.
Yeah, Superman.
See, Superman as well.
This is the question that Aaron, they asked me on
He's a big Batman fan.
I know. Well, I like Batman more. Superman or Batman, Dan?
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
That's my son's favorite.
That's right. And Tom?
No, I'm a Batman type.
You're a Batman type.
I could really relate to that. The Batcave and all the cool weapons.
Tom, you like scarves, right?
I like, that's why I wear them.
So why don't you get a Batman scarf?
That'd be a cool idea.
Yeah,
man.
why don't you do that?
Yeah, mix it up with a Superman scarf once in a while.
Every once in a while, yeah. They asked me that question today in the show I did. Batman or Superman, and I'm a Batman guy.
Yeah,
I am. So here you are. You're doing Elvis, and da. How did Detroit come about? Las Vegas show up on the map for you?
My parents were going through a divorce, and my dad went to Florida, and my mom took me and my brother to brought us to Las Vegas because her parents lived here, and I came here at a very young age, about 15.
Be funny if your brother looked like Neil Diamond. We'd have the whole.
My brother looks like me a little bit.
Yeah.
I came here. I was 15 years old, and I didn't want to go back to school because going to school in Detroit, I was scared to go back to school because I was getting my butt kicked every day, and it was tough, You
look like a big guy, though.
Well, yeah, but you go ahead wearing leather jackets and greasy hair and looking this way.
So you were in school doing Elvis?
No, I just...
With the hairdo, looking like him?
That's just the way I grew up with that kind of style. I've always admired the 50s, 60s looks, the James Dean thing, nice suits. I never wore... You're never going to see a pair of, gym shoes or shorts in my closet. I've always have dress clothes. I've been like that since a little kid. I'd iron my clothes to go to school. I'd be crazy like that.
It's true. I've seen him at the gym in a tuxedo. It's really
it's
sweats all over the place.
The tie and everything.
Yeah. What about you there, Dad? You go to the gym every day, right?
I ride a rickshaw and I ride a bicycle. And I used to go to the boxing gym.
Yeah?
Yeah, 57 years old. My hands are fast. They're like lightning.
You got punched around a little bit, did you?
What's that?
Did you get punched around?
No, I was Golden Glove champ in New England.
I thought they beat the hell out of your head, and all of a sudden you started juggling.
Yeah, I got these kids threw me around. They threw me down a hill. These 17-year-olds. This is for Justin Chandler.
Oh, okay, good.
This because I got to be on his platform.
Was that
twice.
an artichoke?
Once on YouTube. No, I don't know. It was expensive, but this is for the champ.
Hand it over.
The greatest Elvis impersonator in the world.
Oh, let's see what you get.
Dun, 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 dun. It's a plant. It's a real plant. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Artichoke.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
I don't know
say?
what it
heavy.
is, but
Heavy.
I mean,
What's it say?
I share the platform.
English
twice.
garden. What kind of plant is that?
A little olive oil, breadcrumbs, Parmesan.
It's heavy, too.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Is it
very nice.
A chance.
I don't think
he's the
it's a
champ.
fragrant
You know what I'm saying?
He is the best.
I like greatness. You know what I mean?
He is the best.
Teddy Afro, greatness.
Let's listen to a little bit of Justin Shandor right now. Hang on, guys. I want to play
let's
some
do
of
it.
this. This is from Monday's Dark, Justin.
Yes.
This is you doing my way. Let's listen to Justin right now.
Now the end is near, and so I face the final curtain. My friend,
Thank you.
I'll say it clear. I'll state my case, of which I'm certain. I've lived a life that's full. I traveled each and every highway, oh, and more, much more than this. I did it my way. Regrets, I've had a few, but then again, too few to mention. I did what I had to do and saw it through without exemption. I planned each charted course, each careful step along the byway. And oh no, not me, I did it my way. Yes, there were times, I'm sure you do.
I mean, that's absolutely phenomenal, Justin.
Oh, thank you very much, man.
Now, tell me about Monday's Dark.
Monday's Dark is awesome. I love what Mark is doing in town here. He's really making a mark.
Mark is making a mark.
Mark's making a mark in town. He does a lot of great charity work, and he books a lot of the best entertainers to come out and sing at his place. And what was that? That was called The Spot, right? That's what it's called.
The Space.
The Space.
SpaceLV.com.
The Spot.
I'm sorry.
Let's start a place called The Spot. I like
We'll do our
The
own
Spot. We'll start with a little dog named
The Pink
Spencer.
Spot. Yeah.
No, Mark's a great guy. I like Mark.
No, it's a great thing that Monday's Dark.
There's a donut place, I think.
It's good. It's good. We're going to come back to you in a little bit. I want to switch over to Lou just a bit. Lou, what's up? What's on your agenda these days? Lou
Just
Gazzara, everybody.
preparing for hello. Thank you for having me on, and it's good to be here with the amazing talent all around, especially Justin. I've known for a couple of years now. Right?
Have you ever worked together, the two of you?
Never worked. I mean, on the same type of
stage.
thing.
We were just talking about it while that was playing.
Yeah.
Yeah, there may be something in the works.
Yeah?
For work.
That would be great.
I think it would be an amazing thing.
Real quick, do you do non-Elvis? Do you want to do?
Of
do you think
course.
about being yourself, being Justin?
Yeah. I'm actually doing something. I'm going to be doing something at the Vegas Room really soon. Doing my own thing, just me and a piano, singing American Songbook, Broadway, opera.
So a little bit
jazz.
different than you used to. What do you got
I've heard
coming
him
up?
do it. I've got 3 shows all in a row from March all the way through the end of April. March 20th, we're going to start it off at Chianti, where I've done shows before. Now it's a monthly residency. We're doing it once a month. We're doing a different show every single month to give people something new to listen to. And that's going to be myself celebrating 10 years here in Las Vegas. Started way back in 2011. And it's going to be all the
But
songs.
you spent a few years on the cruise line, so didn't you?
I spent a couple of years,
Couple
but
of years out there on the water.
I've been living here since 2011.
Wow. And now you're breaking out. You're breaking out into the town. You're part of the new beginning of Las Vegas.
Back in the New Vegas now.
New Vegas. A lot of shows coming up for you, and you're working on some productions.
Multiple.
For a bigger show than just a band and singing and all that. That's
when everything is big and back and open and Las Vegas is ready to swing full force, I have plans to be right there in the thick of it, right here in Las Vegas on the Strip with the big boys, giving people what they want to see, and that's quality entertainment.
You're in the middle right now of writing a script for a show.
We're reworking something that people may be familiar with from before, and which will be great because I love things that are like an homage, and it's all about this town, above everything. The music and everything surrounds it. It's bigger than everything that comes into it for a little while. But we have that March 20th at Chianti, 10 years in Las Vegas that I've been here. Very fortunate for all of the work and all of the amazing friendships. And then April 8th, we're going to celebrate my birthday over at the Italian American Club. That's actually just 2 days after, April 6th. I'm in Aries there. But that's going to be cool. And I think we're going to have a bunch of guests come in.
What's going to be special? What do you think?
Well, we definitely have a big cake.
A big cake.
Yes, and that makes any birthday party.
Well, Justin's on the 5th. He's coming up the day before your next. Is it on the next day?
No, it's on the day of the show.
Day of the show. So you're celebrating your birthday on stage.
Of course.
If he doesn't have to leave the building so quickly. See what I did?
Elvis has left
Maybe he'll
the
stick
building.
around a few days later and come and sing at the birthday show. Maybe we'll work on something.
Daniel,
yes, sir.
What happened to your gig when the town closed? You were driving cars, taxi.
I never stopped.
Tell us about what happened.
I never stopped.
We're talking with Daniel Mann, who is the juggling taxi cab driver from America's Got Talent.
When the Corona came, I never stopped driving. I was going in the toughest neighborhoods, and I never stopped. And I just even right now, I'm just keep working, And
some of the stars you've picked up in your cab or your Lyft. Who
oh
are they?
my God!
Come on, give us a little.
Livingstone Bramble. And I don't just pick him up. I interview.
Who was that?
Livingstone Bramble. He Boo Boo Mancini not once but twice.
You know what?
And I interview people.
It's funny you said that. I got to inject here.
Yeah.
Boom Boom Mancini and Bramble.
Yeah.
This is true. I'm getting excited.
Okay.
I was the announcer at that fight in Reno on stage at the then MGM, I believe it was, which is now the something else, a different name in Reno.
Okay.
And I was wearing a velvet tuxedo, and I was on ESPN, and I was trying to do what's his name, Michael, the guy who does it. That guy. You can't. By the way, if you say it, he charge you $5,000. I learned that.
Okay.
So I came up with something. Let's get bad. That went nowhere.
Really?
And it was my first and last ring announcer job, but
man.
happened.
But you got a good voice
It
for
was
it.
that fight.
Okay. But I know you have your talent. I see you. I see, like, you're a talented man. If you had heart desire, you would have pursued it. I know you would. I can see you as a radio guy. You got a good voice and everything.
The suit didn't fit. I couldn't go to the
next. You got the right place right now. You got the radio, right?
Yeah, but this is what I love to do. But what I have to do was run hotels. That was a different gig. But so nothing dried up though. You kept driving the whole time.
I kept driving the whole time, and I even got carjacked. Some dude put a gun to my head. And I went across, and I was in Martin Luther King project.
They didn't steal your juggling pins, did they?
No, they wanted to steal my car. They wanted to jack my car, So I drove across the street, and I called the police. I was driving. I was doing 911, and I just waited for them to come, But
they don't recommend texting and driving, though. That's
texting. Yeah, you didn't do it while you were driving. You pulled over.
No, I was.
He was on the street. He got hijacked.
No, I got a gun in my head. I just dialed. I just hit 911.
You had a gun to your head.
I dialed 911. Yeah, the guy put a gun to my head. He wanted to take my car.
Don't text.
No, he was stealing my car. He wanted to jack my car. Yeah.
Did Uber take any of the information from this to use for future setups, like to avoid these situations?
They wouldn't help the police. They didn't help the police at all.
Really?
They didn't help the police. But I'm going to be at Tommy's Tattoo Convention. Someone's giving me an opportunity to do a gig, because I stopped doing gigs when I got to Vegas, And Juggling Taxi podcast is going to be my thing. And I'd like a job here someday.
Are you doing a podcast right now?
I'm just started it. Yes, sir. I bought all the stuff. I spent like thousands of dollars.
It's expensive. I did that podcast I did today. That studio was amazing.
Yeah, it's great.
I bought a professional podcast thing. Mm-hmm. It's all lit up and everything, and I just don't know how to put it all together. I'm trying to figure that out.
Well, we're going to take a break right now. We're going to listen to Open Arms by Lou Gazzara. As we go to break, we'll be back with Justin Shandor, Lou Gazzara, Daniel Mann, and Tom Hillary right after this.
GTG, BRB, OMW, be there in a few. You may think that these kinds of texts are fine because of their length, and you can easily send them at a stoplight. But no, answering one text can take your attention away from the road for 5 seconds. And traveling at 55 miles an hour, that's enough time to travel the length of a football field. Make good decisions. Don't text and drive.
Visit StopTextStopWrecks.org. A message brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, Project Yellow Light, Noise, and the Ad Council.
You can always depend on your locally owned and operated Meineke for the essential service your car needs. From engine repair to oil changes, we are here to help you get back on the road. At Meineke, our expert technicians are here to help you understand the problem and the fix. Save time and schedule your next appointment online at Meineke.com. Right now, a basic oil change is just $17.95. Engine, brakes, tires, oil. Meineke, doing car care right.
And we're back on the Las Vegas Rocks radio show. I'm Ron Garrett, and this is AM 670 KMZQ. You're listening to the hottest new live, because we're going to do it right now in just a minute, entertainment show in Las Vegas. But first up, there's Tom Hillary over there. Hey, Tom, I put you on camera.
Here I am, yep.
There you go. Say what's happening. What's going on?
What's happening? All good things. My business partner, Neil Roth, is looking for a guy here in town to start making the cell phone pants pocket, and
Okay,
we'd
now
like to
people
make them locally.
who have not heard this, you have invented a new product. You're wearing it right now.
Yes, indeed.
Okay, which is a cell phone pants pocket. Let me get to my Facebook Live right there. Okay, there you go. Right there. So your cell phone goes there, right? And you've got a manufacturer.
Full range of motion.
Uh-huh.
Okay, you can squat down. You don't have to worry about breaking the thing. It's comfortable when you sit, comfortable when you stand, and looks pretty good with other clothes instead of those pockets down here somewhere that don't quite work.
Live streams.
So now, let me get back to my microphone. So now you're looking for a...
jewels on it, like Elvis has got in the suit.
We are on camera, by the way, you guys. We're on the radio.
We want to buy it. We like it already. We're already talking about it.
And let me tell you created that. That's his patent, and he's found a manufacturer to get it in the market.
Yeah, well, we want to get these are the prototype pants. These were like really expensive. You want them one at a time, they're like $300. But we want to bring the price down a little bit. So we're looking for a guy who can produce them on a grander scale. So he has like a warehouse full, so we can bring it down, inappreciable as $60-$80, whatever people are spending for regular jeans. So that's the project right now, and obviously we want to promote entertainment in Vegas. We want to promote all kinds of business in Vegas. I'm hoping I can actually get them manufactured here in Nevada because we could use the business.
Give us a pair, we'll sponsor it.
Let's try it out, right? Thank you, Tom. I appreciate that. Justin, let's go back to you. You got a big schedule coming up. A lot of things coming up in the future for you.
I do, surprisingly, and thank God. That's amazing.
Well, tell us about it.
I have March 5th, of course. That's actually already sold out, but that's going to be my birthday.
How many seats do they have available?
I really don't know.
But it's whatever they had is
all
gone.
I know is it sold out a couple weeks ago, and they can't fit anymore. And so
that's great news.
That's good news. And then I have another one coming up. Let's see. I will be actually doing some stuff in the lounge of the Italian American Club on March 11th, 18th, and 25th. And be doing some of my own things, just experimenting until I build up to the Vegas room, which is going to be...
Do you change your hairdo or anything when you do yourself?
Sometimes I do. Sometimes I have a beard. Sometimes I put a hat
I know you had
on.
a beard on. Somebody asked me today, is he going to shave his beard before he does the show?
I got popular with the beard, though. A lot of ladies like the beard.
Did Elvis ever have a beard?
He did in the movie Charles.
In the movie? Okay.
Yeah, he did. And... so I'll be over there. And then April, I'm working on the Vegas room. It's still pending April 9th, 8th, 9th, and 10th at the Vegas room. And then, of course, I got the Barbara Streisand and Celine Dion show that I'm producing.
It's with Gabriella and Elisa Fur.
Exactly.
They're
April
great.
11th. Mm-hmm. Wonderful show that's going to be. And then I'm doing something again with a few people, April 22nd at the Orleans. But I don't know any. You got to go to my page for that. Go to Justin Shandor Facebook, and I'll keep more updated on that. We're still working that out. And then April 17th, a pay-per-view event, Elvis and the Platters. That's going to be awesome. I'm working with some fantastic singers. Grady Harrell, who's a fantastic voice.
He's fantastic.
We're all working together. It's going to be streamed live from the Dewberry Fashions
Okay, well, I know where that is.
Derek's got a beautiful stage.
Derek's got a nice stage in there. Yeah, he's been running shows out of there for a while.
Exactly. Yeah. So we had this idea: what if Elvis met the Platters?
Yeah,
so it's going to be a fantastic. It's put together. Wonderful.
You've been in. You got any more? I'm interrupting
Actually,
you. I apologize. Keep going. Go ahead and finish it up.
May 2nd at the IAC, I'm doing a show with a good band. Hopefully, I'm going to be doing it's called Music of the Night. Doing some Broadway. Movie songs, stuff that you really don't hear that often, stuff that I loved growing up. And, of course, maybe a little bit Elvis, too. Then May 23rd, doing a Vegas-style Elvis concert, of course, with the full band at the Italian-American Club.
You know, the Italian-American Club's got more shows than Caesar's Palace had at full bore.
I tell you why.
There's got a lot going on over there.
That room is perfect.
Yeah?
That room is perfect for a vintage Vegas show. The stage, the sound, the seating, it's dinner. You ain't going to find that on the Strip. I like it better than any show on the Strip, any showroom on the Strip.
Well, it is the only showroom right now that's on or off the Strip that's got any kind of talent going through.
Thank God, yep.
A song from Saturday's, your next show, which is the one that sold out, the one on the 5th. You can sing one for us into the
Sing one for you guys?
Yeah, do it live. But just before we have a live juggling exhibition,
Can you pull something up on YouTube from me, like how we just heard that stuff? Just type in... Can't Help Falling in Love, Elvis, karaoke or instrumental. Yeah. And I'll be
okay, while he's looking for that.
Let him juggle, and I'll set that up.
We're going to start while you're looking for that, we're going to have Daniel Mann do is go ahead back to the back wall.
Put some music to it? Teddy Afro?
You won't be able to hear it. No music? Okay, we're going to move around a little bit, everybody.
This guy's amazing. Watch
this. This is the, I got him on camera here.
Can you hear the sounds in your head, Daniel?
There we go. You're looking at him on Facebook Live right now. Hang on, wait for my cue. Hang on, I got to introduce you. Okay. You know, I'll let Lou do it. Go ahead, Lou. Introduce the juggling taxi cab driver, Daniel Mann. Go ahead.
The juggling taxi cab driver, Daniel Mann.
All right, Daniel, do your thing. Here we go. Don't drop it. Don't hit Jim in the head.
Opa!
I'll do it again.
Do it again?
Do it again. In case they missed it.
Through the club. I never drop those.
Yeah?
The leg.
Through the leg.
Double trouble. To the side.
Uh-huh.
Opa!
What else do you juggle? You got anything else?
Wait a minute. That's Teddy Afro's hat.
What about a couple of chainsaws? Can you do that? A couple of chainsaws, maybe, Dan?
The mime? I won't do the mime.
You're a mime. A juggling mime taxi cab driver. Thank you. One more time for everybody who missed it. One more time. Here he is again. This is what got you on America's Got Talent. Boy, that must be easy to get on that show.
Double trouble, thanks. Double trouble. To the side.
Okay, Dad. No, seriously, how did you get...
That ain't easy, man.
How'd you get past all those people?
My juggling partner, he could do 8 balls by himself. That's why I got on there. And my personality...
I used to know a lot of people did 8 balls by themselves. A different kind of 8 ball.
Right?
I like pool. That's fun.
I'm talking about pool, yeah.
Right?
Hey, let's
I
give,
knew you were
let's,
talking
give
about
me a
that.
hand. Give me a hand.
That's wonderful.
Thank you very much. Like Elvis would say.
And the live show's at 60 miles per hour, so it's...
Okay, we got this. We got you.
You got me set up?
So if
Okay.
you can hear it,
I sang this song on a David on a late show with David Letterman.
Yes,
I'm
he
gonna ask
did.
you about that. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Let's go.
What's that? Oh, that's the intro thing.
That's the beginning.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, this is from Blue Hawaii. Wise men say only fools rush in, but I can't help falling in love with you. Shall I stay? Would it be a sin if I can't help falling in love with
you. Like a river flows surely to the sea, darling, so it goes. Some things are meant to be. Take my hand, take my whole life too, for I can't help falling in love with you. Like a river flows surely to the sea, darling, so it goes. Some things are meant to be. Sing it with me. Take my hand,
Justin and Luke.
take my whole life too. For I can't help falling in love with you. For I can't help falling in love with you.
Man, that's pretty.
That's what he said to Frank Sinatra. Frank
Yeah,
Sinatra said it to him.
to him. That's right.
It was that song too, wasn't it?
No, it was Witchcraft and Love Me
Witchcraft.
Tender.
Because he said that. He says, "Man, that's pretty." I remember that scene when they did that.
Oh, yeah.
He had
was
just
good.
come out back from the military, didn't he?
He just came out back from the military. He looked great, man. He lost about 20-something pounds. He was slim. He was tall. He came out and just, everyone went nuts. Sinatra couldn't hear himself singing. That's how loud the women were screaming when Elvis was out there.
Well, that's when Elvis could do more than just be do blue suede shoes. He proved that he could sing a lot of stuff.
Oh, yeah.
You know, and of course, have you listened to the Elvis channel on Sirius XM?
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
I didn't know how many songs has this guy?
739.
Oh, that's a good format. You can keep going.
739 recorded songs.
And I switched to the Lou Gazzara channel, but there was nothing there at this point. But there will be soon.
Come on, they could get the full album, Musical Love Affair, at iTunes.
We got to wait a minute. Show it here. Show it to the camera.
Check that out, guys.
Show it to the
Little
camera.
gift, in-studio gift.
He also got Nessun Dorma on here. I'm going to go listen to this one.
There it is, right there.
I wish I could sing that.
That's Lou's new album, Musical Love Affair. How's it? Tell us where it's available.
iTunes.com/Lou Gazzara, or you can just type in Lou Gazzara, or go to LouGazzara.com. And actually, we're going to do something special. I just thought about doing this today. We have a bunch of upcoming shows to promote, and the easiest way to do that is going to be signing up at LouGazzara.com for our mailing list, where you can just get all the updates. It's really easy. I'll send it to you once or twice a month. Nothing overwhelming, and you'll get everything all at one location, and you always have the links for all the social media as well. But that'll be the easiest way to do it. And the first 5 people who sign up for the mailing list, I will get in touch with them and send you a free copy of Musical Love Affair.
And let's hear a cut from it. This is Mac the Knife. Here's Lou.
Oh, the shark, babe, has pretty teeth, dear, and it shows in pearly white. Sing it. Just a jackknife has old Mac Heath, babe, but it keeps it out of sight. When that shark bites with his teeth, dear, scarlet billows start to spray. A fancy glove where his old Mac Heath's so there's never gonna be a trace of red.
Go, Lou!
Sunday morning, Ooh, life's about day, just oozing life. Someone's me around that corner, baby, baby. Someone wanna be back tonight. Oh, there's a tugboat down, down, down by the river, don't you know? With a cement bag to the drooping arm down.
Findlay Acura in the Valley Auto Mall has a huge inventory of 2020, 2021, and the all-new redesigned 22 MDX. That means the 20 and 21s must go. Our loss, your gain. Save thousands on any lease or purchase with great rates starting as low as 0.9% on selected models. So don't delay. Come down to Findlay Acura in the Auto Mall. And visit us at FindlayAcura.com. Findlay Acura, the new definition in luxury.
Again, stop in today at Findlay Acura in the Valley Auto Mall.
I social distance because I want to see my friends. I wear a mask to protect myself and the people around me.
I wash my hands frequently so I can return to school safely.
If taking these precautions means I can see my friends and return back to school,
let's all do our part.
Let's stay safe at school, Nevada.
Stay safe at school, Nevada.
Sponsored by the U.S. Department of Homeland Security, Nevada Department of Public Safety, Division of Emergency Management, and your local emergency manager's office, aired in cooperation with the Nevada Broadcasters Association and this station.
There's no other place like Las Vegas to see. No other place.
I love that Mac the Knife, Luke.
Thank you so much. Actually, it's fun. You asked me to sing with myself.
With yourself,
and
yeah,
to
that's
be
fun.
able to step
Justin
off the
just
line
did it,
and
yeah.
do a little fun things and
You do some scat singing along the way.
Scat in there, you know.
Who's famous for scat singing in Las Vegas?
Clint Holmes.
Clint Holmes, that's right.
Absolutely.
All right, enough.
That was it, right
I
there.
know, enough. You know, but he's good at it. He does
Very
that
good.
you know. But who's the best at that? Was it Ella Fitzgerald?
Ella Fitzgerald, Mel Torme.
Mel Torme, yeah.
Al Jarreau.
Al Jarreau.
Al Jarreau, he was great. Dan, who's your favorite entertainer?
My favorite entertainer?
And you've seen a lot of people in Las Vegas.
Teddy
trying to
Afro from Ethiopia. I'm a Rasta.
What are you talking about?
I'm a Rasta.
You're a Rasta.
I'm a Rasta cowboy.
A Rasta
Teddy
cowboy.
Afro. Jaya, Cesario, Gumawi, Matacho.
You got a bigger name than that you might be on?
He's the biggest. He's worldwide.
Is he? Tom, you know about this guy?
No.
No.
You
Okay.
know.
Oh, okay.
It's a grassroots thing, too.
What's in your future?
What's in my future? Radio show here.
This one, you want a radio show
I want
here?
a show here.
You can take
Yeah.
my job.
No, I don't want your job. I just want to work here.
You can have it because they don't pay anything.
They'll pay me. 'cause
Oh,
I'm
all right.
handsome.
They pay you.
Yeah. I'm still handsome.
So what's your
Still
next
good
gig?
looking.
What's your next thing? You can go back on TV and all? You going to juggle anywhere? Somebody going to put you in a
things-
show?
Well,
you guys want to bring? No, you
I'm a
don't.
Las Vegas cabbie my life. They did a documentary on me and they paid me. So they'll do one on you guys. They pay. Brash and Mod magazine.
How much did they get for that?
It was a half a G note.
Half a G.
Yeah.
$500.
Yeah, it sounds better than, you know.
I know.
And this is Oscar Goodman. He
Yeah.
gave me the hospitality award for being a good driver. I was
Uh-huh.
the only driver to get the
Have you
hospitality
ever
award in
had
the
a
state of
ticket? Have you
Nevada.
had a ticket?
We
No tickets?
we pay. We get rid of that stuff. It's called a parking ticket. Yeah,
You
we're
don't-
smart. In Vegas,
well,
you can do that.
It used to be able to do that.
No, you still do it.
Not so
And
much.
this, I was on America's Got Talent, season 10, juggling
Yeah.
a taxi.
Go to the Pink Building, you know.
The Pink Building.
The Pink
no,
Building.
You go to the ticket guy.
I went there. I went to the Pink Building. It cost me twice as much.
And they get everything a parking ticket in Vegas.
Everything
know
used to
that?
be that way.
Yeah, it's still that way.
It used to be that way.
Don't go to the Pink Building. Go to LouGazzara.com and check those upcoming show dates. It's a little bit better. Yeah.
Okay, let's get back over to you, Justin. I really appreciate you coming on the show tonight. We have a lot more to go. I want to play another cut of yours.
Sure.
Can you set it up for us?
This is something when I was on Access TV and playing live at the Whiskey A Go Go in L.A.
Nice.
Let's hear it.
We're going up, we're going down, we're going up, down, down, up, everywhere we want it to go. Yeah, yeah. You got me doing what you want, baby, what you want me to do. You got me feeling, you got me hiding. You got me feeling high, baby, any way you want me to go. Yeah, yeah,
can always depend on your locally owned and operated Meineke for the essential service your car needs. From engine repair to oil changes, we are here to help you get back on the road. At Meineke, our expert technicians are here to help you understand the problem and the fix. Save time and schedule your next appointment online at Meineke.com. Right now, a basic oil change is just $17.95. Engine, brakes, tires, oil. Meineke, doing car care right.
There's no other place like Las Vegas to see. No other place like Las Vegas to be.
And we're back on the Las Vegas Rocks radio show. I'm Ron Garrett, your host. This is AM 670 KMZQ. With me again, and till the show's over, obviously, are the great Justin Shandor, Lou Gazzara, Daniel Mann, the juggling taxi cab driver, and Tom Hiller. You got something for us, Tom? Right now, bring that microphone over to you.
Just want to say very quick out there, I know it's still hurt. A lot of people are hurting out there, and it's still tough, but understand this. We had the highest unemployment in American history in the state of Nevada just a few months ago. It's already been cut down from like 34% to 10%. Things are moving in the right direction. Stay strong, stay positive. As much as you can, patronize your local merchants and acts.
Thanks, Tom. That's what we're trying to do. Daniel.
Yes, sir.
Daniel, tell us a little bit about your experience at AGT.
Well,
America's Got Talent.
It was me and Siam. He's from Ethiopia. We went on the America's Got Talent. And the reason why we got on was he could do 8 juggling balls by himself, bouncing. They like bouncing, you know.
Is he a taxi cab driver too?
He's a cabbie.
So the two of you were on America's Got Talent.
Yeah. He's from Ethiopia. He was in Ethiopian circus back home in Ethiopia and East Africa.
There's a million lines I've got here, and I ain't going to touch any of them.
Yeah, they're going to make a movie about me someday.
Ethiopian circus. I can't wait for that.
Ethiopian circus. So we went on there. Howard Stern was busting my chops the whole time. And
how many times you been on Howard Stern?
I called him in one time. And I fell asleep on him, and him and Robin they kept they said, "Danny, are you awake? Get up, Danny, get up." Yeah, Stern, I'm giving you a shout out. I want to be on your show too. I want a job over there too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So anyway, seriously, I want a job. I need a job. I need to work. I'm a workaholic.
Okay.
But yeah,
well, that's $25 for the listing.
Yeah. Okay.
Drop off $25 on you for the listing, the job listing. Okay.
I got you.
What are some of your skills besides juggling and driving the cab?
I do everything, all genres: mime, vaudeville, physical comedy, slapstick. I know how to trip and fall. So I went to Celebration Bond.
Yeah.
And now I'm riding bikes too. We're doing bikes.
You think Vegas has a good future?
Vegas, yeah.
It's going to go forward?
Things are going to come back, you know. I think they should just make a law, just arrest everybody that's not wearing masks and stuff. And just if you don't get a shot, you know.
They have that law. It's in China.
Yeah, well, no, we got to do it.
That's in China. Yeah,
but we got to do something quick.
As a matter of fact, they shoot you if you're not wearing a mask.
We're running out of time. Yeah.
We'll be all right. Thank you, Dan. I appreciate
it. Every Wednesday, 9 p.m., I'm going to invite Justin. Because I want celebrities to come. I already invited Carrot Top. Every Wednesday, 9th and Fremont Street, we go on a bike ride. There's 300 of us on bikes. I need you to come down, champ.
Really?
Yeah. Get your bike. If you don't have a bike, you can rent one right there.
You got a bike, Justin?
No, I haven't had a bike in years.
Yeah, me neither. Thank you, Dan. I appreciate you coming on the show today.
I appreciate you, man.
And thanks for all the plugs that you did for us.
Yes, sir.
That was great. I'm going to have you back.
Okay.
I want you to juggle some balls instead of pins.
Okay.
Or
I'll do machetes.
How about machetes?
Yeah, I can do machetes. No, but they're safe.
Machetes.
Tennis rackets on.
Machetes right in here. Seriously. We can do it. Right close to Jim. Jim likes that.
Jim is cool.
Yeah,
I can shave his beard, too.
You get a haircut.
Thank you, Dan. Appreciated you being here today. Lou, let's go to you.
Yeah.
Let's run by this again, and then we'll close out with Justin.
All right, we'll run down the list. Again, very grateful to be working in town.
We want to know where everybody is.
Town. Yeah.
And you're happy about Vegas now. You're looking forward to
Absolutely.
What's coming up.
This is the new Vegas.
It's the new Vegas. It's a new optimistic, positive, going forward. We love Vegas. A new Vegas.
The gritty want to get down into the the corners and sweep everything out and start fresh, and that's what we're doing with all new shows. March 20th, Saturday, Chianti, 8 p.m. 10 years for myself here in Las Vegas. Going to be a little celebration of the ride that has taken me this far. April 8th is my big birthday bash over at the Italian American Club, celebrating 25 years of age. I'm a lot younger than Justin now, and actually 36. I'm 1 year behind you.
All right.
And then April 20th, we're back at Chianti to kick into spring. And it's going to be
the show you're going to do in March. What's it going to be themed? Last time you did rock, soul, and blues.
Yeah, this is going to be a little bit different. I'd like to stick more with the classic Vegas because it is 10 years here in Las Vegas for me, so I'm going to be doing a lot of the songs from shows that I've been a part of, all of the events that I've performed, Golden Rainbow, everything that we've sang for the veterans, for Spirit of 45, all of these iconic Las Vegas moments for me as an artist and how it's really made me over 10 years. And it continues to do so. I think you kind of mold into something new when you come into this
Do you
town.
go back to Jersey at all? Are you a big star back there?
Oh, yeah, big star.
You must be,
Yeah.
right? 'Cause
Yeah.
oh, yeah.
It's still on the wall.
He's
The
out
big-
in Vegas.
the big star.
He's out in Vegas. Yeah,
it's about the
that's right.
size of your thumbnail, and it's in my first grade teacher's classroom next to that drawing of a puppy. I don't think.
But
no.
your family still lives back.
Yeah, everyone lives back there. We
And,
visit.
and do they go around the town and say that he's a big star?
You know, if I create a new album, I'll send a box. I'll ship a box to my dad's house, and he'll
Mhm.
say, "I've got a couple people. They're going to spend cash, this and that." So he'll take it into the hospital for his workers, and he'll take it around town, a few places, down the farmer's market where I used to work. Would you believe I had a box of 500 CDs, and they sold out in a week?
Yeah.
Sending them back home.
I took a page out of Aaron and.
No, because it's New Jersey. It's only
New
$400 worth of CDs.
Oh, did I miss something there?
No,
Did I talk over that?
No.
Oh, okay. I thought there was a joke. I missed the punchline. Anyway, let me ask you. They threw this thing at me at the end of the show. They did it to you. I'm talking about the twin brothers from different mothers. They started asking me questions.
Yeah.
Right? Favorite movie?
I can't even. Shawshank Redemption.
I just saw that. It was on yesterday, as a matter of fact. I saw little pieces of it. Favorite actress?
I can't remember what
I'm
I
stealing
said.
this. Direct steal from those guys right now.
Ingrid Bergman.
Ingrid Bergman. Whoever knew, heard of her. Anybody, who says that, right?
The end of the Sixth Happiness,
You
Academy
know,
Award.
You know what I said? Ava Gardner. I don't know about Ava. Why did I say that? Because she's gorgeous, I guess.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, so favorite actor?
Favorite actor? I don't. Morgan Freeman.
That's a good actor. He's a good actor. He's in Shawshank.
Yeah,
Redemption.
absolutely. There you go. Double whammy.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, good. You're doing well. Things are going forward.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, and one more thing. Shout out to your wife and your wonderful
My beautiful
babies.
wife Lena, and then Maximus and Serafina, and of course Presley as well. Super big brother. I love you. And we played a little Journey for my wife earlier. It's her favorite.
Okay, let's.
Congratulations.
Looking forward. What the hell is what is? Where'd you get this thing, Danny?
I bought it at the plant place. I don't know.
Well, what is it though?
I couldn't buy flowers. I'd get beat up.
This plant. It's grabbing my finger. Look,
Yeah.
look, hey, look.
Little Shop of Horrors. Suddenly Seymour.
Let's go back.
It needs blood.
It needs blood. What do they call that?
Is
What
it-
was a Venus flytrap? Wasn't that a?
And Audrey 2.
And Audrey
That's what
2
the name
was
of
the
it
name of it.
Audrey 2. Who was Venus Flytrap on television? Wasn't that WKRP in Cincinnati? That's right, one of the guys. You guys know what that show is? It was about disc jockeys.
No, I didn't see
It was a great show.
Yeah.
Boy, I'm showing my age. The song is how up and down the dial from city to city. That was my life. I was at 670, then I'm at 1940, 940, then you're at 1350, then you go to 1016, and up and down the dial. You'll find
Changing
me
your
someday.
numbers in your head, yeah.
I did all
This
that.
is a
job.
song?
It's a theme song for. Go to YouTube
Wonder if
and
we
bring
can
up
find it.
WKRP in Cincinnati theme
Baby,
song. Okay,
if you ever wondered.
that's it. That's it, Justin.
Wondered whatever became of
We're gonna.
you. That's my favorite.
Jim's gonna get it.
That's one of my most favorite theme songs of all time.
I love that theme song
WKRP.
because it makes me think that was my life, running up and down the dial like I was on the
The
road.
bass player on this is killing it.
So you know this stuff.
I love this song.
Oh, you got to sing it then.
Let's listen.
Baby, if you ever wondered whatever became of me.
Listen to the words.
I'm living on the air in Cincinnati, WKRP. Got kind of tired of packing and unpacking, town to town, up and down the dial. Maybe you and me were never meant to be. Just maybe think of me once in a while.
It's the full version.
That's great. Thanks, man. Isn't that great? I love
That's
that
awesome.
song. And that
Great
is
song.
so typical of my younger years.
That's a feel good.
When I was running around the country trying to be Robert W. Morgan, who was a big disc jockey in Los Angeles.
Wonderful.
At Boss Radio.
That's so funny. I'm glad you guys played my favorite TV theme song. of all time
I'm
on
glad
this.
we did too. Shoot, give us another rundown of what's happening with your career.
Well, once again, March 5th is already sold out. We're at the Italian American Club for my birthday, but we do have more opportunities
Think
to
there
see
any
me.
seats will come available? You think they might open something up?
I asked Benny about that. I said, can we open up a little more? Since they allowed it to a little bit more. He said it's the social distancing problem. Yeah, so it'll go back once they go to 50%. Hopefully, we'll be able to have more people at the May 2nd show at the IAC or the May 23rd Elvis concert.
Now, you say you're producing the show with Gabriella. And,
I'm producing a show with Gabriella.
What
and,
made you put those two together as an act?
Well, I always see this. It's always, not always, but mostly men playing at the IAC. A lot of guy shows. And I said, you know what? I don't see a lot of girl things going on here. I said, what about Barbra Streisand and Celine Dion? That would sell like crazy. And so I presented the idea to Ben. He said, good idea. And I said, let's do that. Because I've been really close with Ben lately and coming up with all kind of ideas. And he's going for a few of them. But this is one he took. And we have another idea. I don't want to talk about it yet because I don't like talking about things until they
happen. I agree with that. So. Yeah. You know what I don't like? People go on Facebook, big announcement coming.
Oh, not me.
And then we never hear from them again, right?
Yeah, you look like a nut doing that.
That's right. People do that all the time. I've got news, but I can't say. And then nothing ever happens. But wishful thinking.
But I'm having all kind of ideas. I'm thinking about telling them to bring some comedy in there, or probably burlesque, stuff like that.
Well, I don't want to ruin your career, but I want to see you as Justin Shandor.
Well, thank you. Come see me at the Vegas Room if this happens, April 8th, 9th, and 10th.
We have any juice over
this
there?
Close to happening. So
who do we know at the Vegas Room? You know anybody?
Me?
No.
Jason Allen.
No.
Jason Allen. He was on the show. Hey, thank you, everybody. Thank you, Justin Shandor, for being on our show today.
Thanks for
Las
having
Vegas
me.
does rock, especially with you as Elvis. You're the best I've ever seen. You're the best in the country.
Thank you very much.
And thank your manager and your promotion guy, Wayne.
Thank you, Peggy.
Peggy, thank you. And Wayne.
Wayne, yes, we have a new guy working publicist for me. I love this guy.
Yeah, Wayne's a great guy.
Wayne's awesome.
He does a good job. He does
Wonderful.
a good job.
Ron,
thank you
I
for being
appreciate
here today.
everything.
Lou, you're going to come back?
Absolutely.
We're going to have you back on, Dan. Thanks for coming on and doing the juggling.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Tommy.
Yes.
Always good to see you, okay?
Well, thanks very much.
Thanks for being
Thank you very
here.
much.
And thank you all for listening to the Las Vegas Rocks radio show. Our mission is to get all local Las Vegas entertainers back to work as soon as possible in a safe, reasonable, healthy way with no shortcuts. So for now, I know Justin and Lou and Dan and Tom all agree that we're going to keep the party going by staying positive, creative, optimistic. We're looking for the new Vegas. We will continue to provide a platform for local entertainers to tell us about upcoming gigs, shows, and events, just like we're doing tonight. Got a gig to promote? Contact Tom at the Las Vegas Rocks radio show at gmail.com and make your request. We'll put you on. Thanks to studio producer Jim Dallas. Once again, great job, Jim, finding that stuff for us. Tiffany T, you'll be back soon. And, of course, a tip of the hat to Las Vegas Entertainment Ambassador, the great Tony Sacca. And yes, Tony, Las Vegas still rocks and always will. And good night.
That we share Vegas nights. Vegas nights.